Welcome back, everyone. I'm Ericka Champion Wise, an elite independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories, and so glad you're here. So glad that you guys are watching these videos and that they're helping you. I love your comments. So yeah, anytime something helps you, please leave me a comment, girl. I live on that. It makes me want to keep making these because sometimes I make them and I'm like, nobody watches. So do your girl a favor and let me know. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about Empower Me Pink, okay, and why you need to go. So what is it? What is Empower Me Pink? It is Paparazzi sponsored, it's corporate sponsored, okay, spring, I have this crazy hair, training. They offer it anytime between the end of January, middle of February, and it is one evening, 3 hours, 3.5 hours, depending on if they run a little behind, because it happens, we're human, right? In various locations across the US, they have anywhere from 5 to 6 to 7 stops. Sometimes in 2019, they will have 6 stops. You can find all the stops and the information and how to register in your back office or in your email. Paparazzi's emailed you how to register for that. I usually just like to Google Paparazzi Empower Me Pink 2019 because I can't ever remember the web address ever. Don't ever ask me what a website is. I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google it, so you may as well just go ahead and Google it yourself. So it is one evening, it is 3 hours, it is $25 for you, for your consultants. Can anyone go with you? Absolutely. You can take your mama, your sister, your friend, your spouse, whoever. You can take a potential consultant. When you register, it'll have a drop-down menu where you can get more than one ticket. Just get 2 tickets or get 3 tickets and put their name under your consultant ID number. It's very simple. Don't overthink this thing, okay? Very simple to sign up more than one person to go with you to EMP. All right? Why do you want to go? Okay, I got a list. It is training. You know how I am about training. I show up to train and I show up to training. I love training. It is great. And so you get trained by the founders. It's usually 1 or 2, maybe 3 sometimes. It just depends on who can come out because they have such a busy schedule of their own, plus the corporate staff. That is invaluable training. You get to hear from the people who started our company, from the people who in the beginning, before it was a direct sales company, were actually doing what you and I are doing right now. That is invaluable. That is something you need to show up for. And I hear you now, well, it's so far away. Get on a plane, trains, and automobiles, okay? You want something, you will move mountains to go get it. Right now, frankly, if you're refusing to go to a 3-hour training, you don't want it bad enough. I'm traveling this year I'm going to 3 Empower Me Pinks because the other 3 I'm out of the country. Surprise! I didn't plan that very well, but here we go. Anyway, so I'm making it a priority to go to this because that is important to me. Anyway, off that soapbox. Another reason to go to Empower Me Pink is you're going to get an inventory preview. So starting in February, March-ish, Paparazzi starts rolling out our spring and summer inventory. If you go to Empower Me Pink, you are the first ones to see it. You are the first ones to see it. We have someone from the corporate staff who is, it always varies who it is, but usually one of our stylists come and they show you the new pieces right there in front of you, and you get to see them and ooh and ah over them and have your customers excited for them before anyone else. I like seeing things first, so, you know, be there. You get to see that kind of thing first. Another reason to go to Empower Me Pink is you also get to see your upline, especially if your upline lives out of state like mine does. You get to see your top elite leader. You get to see teammates that you've never met in person. And also, you get to see teammates that you only get to see at these sorts of things. I am thrilled to be going and staying overnight because I've already made plans to connect with some of my very best friends that I only get to see at paparazzi events. They are some of the best people in my life. And so going to events like this is a priority because I get to reconnect with them in person. Yeah, I can talk to them anytime, phone, Facebook, etc. But there's just something about being in person with that. So if you've got a paparazzi BFF, this is the place to get together with her. If you need to stay overnight, book a hotel room together. Why not? Okay, another reason to go is to be reinvigorated after the winter slowdown. So it's December right now. Okay, I don't know what time of life you're watching this, but it is December right now. It's a couple of days before Christmas and things are slow. They're supposed to be slow. So if you're like freaking out over that, that's an aside. That's free training for right now. Cool it. It's cool. It always slows down right now. Y'all, people are focused on making Christmas cookies, finally getting those gifts wrapped. And all the guys are out there going, oh crap, I gotta buy something. Okay? So if it's slowed down for you, it's cool. It's slowed down for all of us. And we need that shot in the arm after coming over that slowdown. And this is perfect to just kind of kick us in the butt and say, all right, get over it. Go on. Let's fling some bling. And it's perfect to help us through that little slowdown that we all experience from the top to now. It's cool. We all experience this. You need that shot in the arm, that kick in the butt. You do. For 25 bucks, you can do that. You get to rub elbows with the best. So if you didn't know, all of the elite travel to just about all of the stops. It's what we do. It's what we love. We love paparazzi and we show up to support our paparazzi corporate family and our downlines. You get to rub elbows with the best of the best. You get to see in person the people who are doing what you are wanting to do. You get to look at them and be like, oh my gosh, she's a real person. She's got wrinkles just like I do. Or if you're me, you know, things like that. If she can do that, I can do that. And you can look at a real human being and get to talk to a real human being. And Sunshine, that is powerful to realize she is just as human as I am. She puts her pants on the same way I put my pants on. The only difference is she hustles. I can hustle like that. And so it tricks your brain, and seeing that person in person, you're like, all right, let's go do this. So you get to rub those elbows with the best of the best. And then the last thing that I have on my list is that you will be able to purchase a preview pack at each Empower Me Pink stop. It is typically, and you know, disclaimer here, asterisk disclaimer, paparazzi has been known to change things. So if I'm wrong, it ain't on purpose. Usually it is 10 pieces of unreleased jewelry. Okay, you know, we get like special stuff for showing up to paparazzi stuff. So they let you buy 10 pieces right there. You got to buy it while your butt's in the seat. You can't buy it after. If once you walk out the door, it's gone. Okay, you have to buy it while your butt's in the seat. 10 unreleased pieces of jewelry. You'll see them later in different colors, but you know paparazzi, they keep that stuff special. And you'll be able to buy those at Empower Me Pink. I encourage you, paparazzi sister to paparazzi sister elite, to you, I encourage you to sign up for Empower Me Pink. It is one of my favorite trainings. It is absolutely one of my favorite trainings. Mostly because it is that shot in the arm, kick in the butt that I need after the winter months. I do live in Florida. We do have sunshine all the time. But those of you who live in colder climates where the weather's a lot grayer and you get all those seasonal affective disorders, this you need desperately. This you need desperately. So make it a point. Show up. You can afford this. It is a tax write-off. It is tax deductible because you are traveling for work. Right? Don't make that excuse that I don't have the money. You find the money. You figure out how many pieces you need to sell to afford your ticket, $25. Your airfare is not that much. And then your hotel room, if you need one, split it with some girlfriends. It's even less. Plus some food. You figure out how much you need. Budget for it. Figure out how many pieces you need to sell, and the sister go sling some bling. You can do this. I promise you can do this. And if there are things about Empower Me Pink that you love, leave me a comment here with something else, because we need to encourage our sisters to show up so that their business is going to just blow up. Promise. Oh, speaking of blowing up, welcome to Real Life Ericka. I just had a moment here. Leaders, I hope you're still listening. If you're still listening, you need to hear this, okay? Secret at the end. I forgot. Leaders. every year. Every single year. After Empower Me Pink, your numbers will blow up. If, and this is a big if you show up. If you get your team to show up. Leaders, you need to be there first and foremost. Second, you need to get your team there. Every year, after Empower Me Pink, blow up. Last year, after Empower Me Pink, guess who went elite? Because I showed up, because I got my team there. I had lots of people go to Empower Me Pink last year, and they got reinvigorated, and they remembered why they're doing this, and they decided, you know what, I'm going out. Let's go for this. I hit executive producer numbers after Empower Me Pink. You want big things, you show up. You get your people to show up, but first and foremost, you got to show up. You want to go elite? Go to Empower Me Pink. We're going to talk about convention in another video. So yeah, that's my secret at the end. That was a good one. See you later.